Ladies and gentlemen, gather around, because today we're unfolding, literally, the story of a car so strange, so rare, so downright origami that it makes IKEA furniture look straightforward. What if I told you there was once a car that could shrink itself down to the width of a bar stool and squeeze through your garden gate like a circus contortionist? This isn't a spaceship, it's not a cocktail shaker, and no, it's not my neighbor Bob's idea of a time machine. It's the 1951 Rayonna, the only car in history that could parallel park inside a Parisian broom closet. Now, before we fold ourselves into this ridiculous piece of French engineering, quick shout out to you, legends watching. Without your likes, comments, and support, I'd be stuck reviewing forklift manuals in my cousin's basement. If you love weird cars, bad jokes, and automotive experiments that make accountants cry, hit that subscribe button like it owes you rent. Picture this: France, early 1950s. Gasoline is scarce, streets are tight, and the average Parisian driver is basically a philosopher in a beret trying to wedge their car between two horse-drawn carts. Politicians are promising flying cars by 1960, but in the meantime, people just want something cheap, small, and parkable. And then comes a Parisian mechanic named Robert Hannoyer, the mad genius who looked at the parking crisis and said, "Fine, I'll build a car that folds in half like my uncle's lawn chair after 2 glasses of wine." Hannoyer launched the project in 1951 under the name Rayonnah, which, fun fact, is just his last name spelled backward. A neat trick, though not as neat as what the car could actually do. This wasn't just another bubble car trying to imitate the Volkswagen Beetle. This was a folding microcar with tandem seating, like a motorcycle cosplaying as an automobile. And it had a party trick no one else could touch. Lift the nose, tuck in the front wheels, and boom. The car's width shrinks from 1.45 meters to just 0.75 meters. That's basically folding your car like a deck chair. The Rayonna came in a few quirky flavors. Early prototypes had open cockpits with side access, no doors, and lightweight alloy bodies. Later, Hannoyer experimented with canvas tops and proper hardtops with sunroofs, so you could enjoy Parisian drizzle on your forehead while regretting your life choices. And how many did they build? 12. Yes, 12. You probably have more microwaves in your lifetime than there are Rayonnas in existence. Today, only 4 survivors are known. That's rarer than Jimmy's sober weekends. Hannoyer really tried. He showed the Rayonna at 5 Paris motor shows. He entered it in economy runs, tried racing one, and even got a coach builder to flirt with production. But the problem: money never arrived. Investors took one look at the folding mechanism and said, "Très intéressant, but non." Meanwhile, rivals like the Isetta and Messerschmitt were scooping up the market with cars that didn't require circus acrobatics to park. The Rayonna's genius just came off as too weird, too impractical, and way too French. Now, let's peek inside this folding miracle. Under the canopy sat a 175 cubic centimeter AMC or Widral single-cylinder engine producing a mighty 8.5 horsepower. That's right, not 85, 8.5. About the same as an angry squirrel on espresso. But thanks to its 200-kilogram featherweight body, the Rayonna still managed 43 miles per hour, and one tuned version even hit 62 miles per hour at Montlhéry. Transmission, a 3-speed manual with chain drive. Suspension, independent at the front with parallelogram arms, swing arm in the rear. Brakes, hydraulic on all 4 wheels, which is already better than Jimmy's bicycle. From the outside, the Rayonna looked like aviation chic wrapped in micro proportions. The canopy tilted sideways like it was trying to flirt with you, and you entered by vaulting over the side. Doors were for cowards. Inside, you sat in tandem. Driver in front, passenger in back, so your best friend had to stare at your neck the entire trip. Quirky? Absolutely. Comfortable? not in the slightest, but undeniably stylish, in that French I wear scarves indoors kind of way. Here's the kicker. The Rayonna never really got a stable price because it never hit mass production, but had it gone to market, it would have competed with the Isetta or Citroën 2CV, both of which were cheaper, easier to build, and actually available to buy. If you're wondering why the Rayonna lost that battle, simple. Customers wanted small and practical, not folds like origami, and requires a stuntman to get in. And yet, the Rayonna left a legacy. Today, the car is a holy grail among microcar collectors. In fact, one beautifully restored Rayonna sold at R.M. Sotheby's for $184,000. Yes, $184,000 for a folding French microcar. That's more than your neighbor's house in some towns. So the next time your spouse complains about overspending on patio furniture, just remind them it could have been a Rayonna. At the end of the day, the Rayonna was small, slow, and powered by less horsepower than a lawnmower. But it dared to be different. It solved post-war problems with creativity, charm, and folding wheels. That deserves respect. So here's to Robert Hannoyer, the Parisian mechanic who thought outside the parking space. And hey, if your car doesn't fold under itself, is it even French? Thanks for watching, you legends. Don't forget to subscribe before you dash off to eBay searching for folding car that still exists. And remember, may your spark plugs stay bright, your wheels stay round, and your neighbors never think your car is alien technology. See you in the next one.